Okay, hey everybody. This is going to be my video about hair extensions. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about those, and I just bought some today, a new pack, and I'm going to show you the process of how I get them ready and how I cut them and everything like that. Now, hair extensions can be bought in two different ways. You can buy them pre-cut, pre-measured with the clips already sewed on, but those tend to be a lot more expensive than the ones that you do yourself. I do the ones that you do yourself just because you save money. They come on a big weft like this, rolled up like this, and it keeps rolling, and you cut it yourself and you sew the clips on yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. Also, you can buy fake hair or you can buy real hair. The fake hair is a lot cheaper, but you cannot curl it. You can't apply any heat to it. So you can only wear them straight, and they tend to look stringy. And then you can buy the real ones, which is what I bought. This is 100% human hair. You can curl it, you can crimp it, you can straighten it, you can do all that. But it's more expensive. This I got at Sally's, 18 inches for $46. So the first thing you want to do is you want to cut your tracks. And the way I do it is I put 4 tracks in the back of my head. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to put 2 smaller ones on the sides. So let me section my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I've done is I sectioned my hair right at my ear. So right in my ear I sectioned it. I took the hair and I measured it from my ear to ear to see the length that I would need. Make sure you measure, don't just cut and guess, because you'll end up wasting hair that way. So this is what it looks like. And you just hold it up and see where you need it. And what I'm doing, you don't have to do this, but since the track is so thin that it sometimes is not enough hair, I'm doubling mine up. So I measured the length that I needed and I just doubled that, and I'm going to sew this together, and I'll show you how to do that too. But I'm going to sew this together so each of my tracks are twice as thick. So I'm going to do that for here, a section here, and one more, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so as I said, I've measured all of my tracks to my head. I did some for the back, and then on the sides I did 4 of each, or 2 like this size for to put right here. So now what you need to do, you only need to do this if you're doubling your tracks, if you want them thicker. If you're not doing this, if you're not doubling your tracks, you don't need to do this step, but I am. So I have my long track right here, and I'm going to double it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this together. So you're going to need just any kind of sewing needle and black or brown thread, or thread to match the track, because you don't want the thread to be obvious. And what you're going to do is you're just going to thread that like you would any other needle, and you're just going to sew this in and out all the way down like you were sewing anything. You just poke the needle in, pull it through, poke it back through the other side, and you keep doing that. And you want to make sure you do it tight and close so it's not loose and it's not bubbling out. I already did this one. This is what it looks like sewed together, so you can't even really tell, but I have sewn this one, so it's double the thickness. So I'm going to go ahead and sew my other ones, and I will be right back. Okay, so now what you want to do after you have sewn your tracks, if you double them, if you're not doubling them, you can skip right to this step, But what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to sew your clips on. And you can purchase the clips anywhere you purchase the extensions. They usually come 3 in a pack and they look like this. They're just the little clips that you use to snap in the actual extension. What you want to do is you're going to need to attach these to the actual track. So it will look like that. Now you can sew these on, which is what I'm going to do, or you can super glue them. Last time I had extensions I did super glue these, but they started to lift off and it's just not as sturdy and reliable, so I am going to sew them. I don't know if you can see, but on these they have little holes, the 3 holes at the top, and that is what you thread through and you just sew it to the track. So when you put it on the track, you want to make sure you put, there's 2 sides to it. One side has a rubber, I don't know what you would call it, but it's got a rubber piece on the front. That is the front, I think. You want to make sure you sew it on right. The back is the part. Place that on the very edge of the track, and you're just going to sew it on with your needle and thread. In the clip and through the track and pulling it through. Okay, and then once you've got it all sewn, you can't really see, but it's on there. You want to obviously knot it, and then you want to just keep doing that for each clip. Now, bigger tracks like this, you're going to want to put 3 clips, 1 on each end and 1 in the middle. The smaller tracks, like the ones I'm using in the side of my hair, I'm only going to sew maybe 1 or 2. So the longer the track, the more clips you're going to need. Just space them out evenly. So I'm going to sew my clips on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. First, before I go on about saying anything else, I told you earlier the wrong way to sew the clips on. I'm kind of dumb. I said sew the clips on with the rubber strap in front. Okay, that is wrong. Don't do that. That is the rubber strap. When you sew the clip on, you want to make sure the rubber strap is in back, like that. It is in the back. So once again, do not listen to what I said earlier. Make sure the rubber strap is in the back. I sewed a clip on, I tried to put it in my hair, and I realized it was the wrong way. So, rubber clip goes in the back. And that is what mine looks like sewed on. You just put it through the holes, like that. And these, once after you've cut all your extensions, you measure them to your head, you have sewn your clips on. Then what you're want to do is section off your hair, and in order to get the extensions to stay, you're going to want to tease at the root of your hair, and then put the extension in. That way they can't slide down and they won't fall out. So tease at the root where you're going to put the clip and then clip it. So I went through, I have mine in, I've teased my hair and I've put them all in, and this is what they look like. Oops. See, I kind of have to fix them so, like, because you can see my real hair is popping out right there, but I'm sure I can fix it. I'm very happy with them. They are very long. I think I'm going to trim them a little bit because they are, like, abnormally long. They go all the way down to here. But yeah, that is my video on hair extensions. If you have any other questions, please just feel free to ask in a comment below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. Everybody, I'll see you next time. Bye!